Friends, Bruce Lee's thoughts are as straightforward and direct as he was. Bruce Lee lived as he thought. Whatever he felt was right, he did completely. There was no holding back in Bruce Lee. Bruce had no pretenses. He spoke his mind fearlessly. If such a man appeared before a civilized society, people might find it strange. People would be intimidated by his intensity. That's why I felt a bit hesitant while writing the script. These bold thoughts are taken from his book, Striking Thoughts. Bruce Lee wrote its title when he noted some ideas and sayings from Jiddu Krishnamurti's book on a page. Bruce does not explain much in his book. He wants you to develop your own understanding. Steve McQueen, who is both an actor and Bruce's student and friend, said, "When martial arts students made the same mistake repeatedly, Bruce Lee would say, 'Know yourself. First, know yourself.' Because as much knowledge as Bruce Lee had, its source was self-knowledge or self-awareness. In the rest of the book, he was reading to convey his thoughts to others. You could say he was learning the language of Eastern philosophy. That's why these are not just spoken words. These are his lived experiences and practices in life. When people like this speak, their words touch the heart. As Bruce Lee said, "You know when a cup becomes useful? When it is empty. What use is a filled cup to you? If you want to drink from my cup, then first you must learn to empty your own. To learn anything new, you must distance yourself from old or new attitudes and ways of thinking." Friends, you must have noticed that for many people, by the age of 35, learning becomes very difficult, because they think they know everything. What's right, what's wrong, what they can do, and what they can't. They have already made decisions about these things. The mark of an ignorant or foolish person is that they have so much trust in their own opinion that they can't even listen to, let alone understand, another perspective. This is what Bruce Lee is saying, that a person who has humility, who can empty their cup, has a view of learning new art. Bruce Lee was never interested in teaching anyone. He used to say that no teacher can show you the truth. He can only give you direction and save you from going astray. A teacher actually inspires you. He is a catalyst to your inner reaction. The student has to know himself. Bruce Lee says that life is a teacher. If you are willing to learn without complaining, then life will teach you. Life itself is a teacher for a good student. Bruce says that flow in the process of life. Whenever you put your hand in the river, you will always touch new water. Life also keeps changing like a river. Whatever happens in the future is not the same as it is today. If we do not understand this, we will always be worried about change. We will always cling to our old memories, or we will try to swim in the opposite direction. We will accept the opposite expectations. Therefore, to flow in life, to enjoy it completely, you should have the caution to feel the direction and speed of the flow, and the wisdom to flow. Life has no frontier. Life has no frontier. There is no boundary or bondage of any life. There is no beginning or end. So there should be no limit on yourself. Life simply is. Life flows in the flow. When the mind stays stable and calm without complaining or questioning, then life flows in the flow. There may be struggle, but there is no trouble. Because everything, life, feelings, change, everything, life simply is. Bruce Lee says that life means living. It cannot be understood in philosophy and concepts. It cannot be understood by dividing it into patterns and graphs, like the stock market. It can only be lived. This is the real love or spiritual practice, the secret of life. Bruce Lee says that the way a person thinks in his heart, that is, the way a person thinks about life, his basic thoughts, the belief system, he lives that same life. Like if you are doing everything right, but inside, somewhere in a corner, you believe that life is difficult, then you will face difficulties in everything. In fact, every difficulty is just the reflection of your hidden thoughts inside. The most basic thoughts that are inside have become the color of the glasses. We see the world as green, but we do not see the color of our glasses. In fact, the world is neither good nor bad, nor life is difficult, nor easy. It just is. The life is simple. Bruce Lee says that when a person dies, then the body stiffens. Simplicity, flexibility, purity is the symbol of life. Whether that body is good or bad, it is the symbol of life. If you are feeling arrogant or prideful, then fix it first. This is not a good sign. Finally, remember, in this universe, nothing is more essential than you. Not money, not power, not anything else. Thank you, pure soul, for watching this.